So today we are gonna start like how can we install Python in your computer. Okay. So let's start with the installation of Python. That is, we have to first go to python.org and we will selecting a version. Like there are many versions of Python. Each version has some bugs and some more features. Like they can be adjusted. So for our Python course, we'll be using version 3.11.4 because it's a bit of stable version which do not have much bugs and problems in it. And it's supports most of the Python libraries that are being used. Now let's take it. We have to tick the box that click to path for installation of it so that we can use various other commands. So let me take you, like we have to first go to python.org. See, this is the Python official Python website, and here we have to install our Python. Now we go to here downloads. Okay, and here the latest release is Python 3.1.4. But as I said, we will going to 3.1.4. That's 11.4. So let me find it. Okay, so this is Python 3.11.4. We just click on it, and we have to download this. If you are using a Windows system, just click on Windows Installer 64-bit as I. If you are using other than any Windows system such as Mac OS, click on the Mac OS version and the rest of the process will be same. For Windows, only click the 64 version, no need to click for ARM version. And check if your PC is 32-bit or 64-bit. You can check it by going to your PC and just go to system, then you can go to about. Here, see here it is written 64-bit operating system, x64-bit processor. So you have to, I have installed 64-bit. Most of the computer now support 64-bit. So it will be the same for all of you. Now after downloading the Python, we have to run it. Just click on it and it will ask for permissions to run. See, I have already installed. So I will show you a picture in the notes I will be sharing in the description. You will find the notes everything where I will show you the screenshots of the PPT that for how can you download it and what option you have to tick or not. After doing that, you can install Python. After installing that, Python will be installed. Now after installing Python, what to do? Let me just tell you that why are we installing Python? Because Python are not natively inside a computer. So after installing Python, you need to check a compilers. What type of compiler you are going to use? See, the compiler which I am going to teach you here is VS Code. You have to just type VS Code in the internet. Just open here. Go to select for download for Windows. If you are having Windows, you can download for Mac OS also. There it is being written. Just click on download for Windows and will start downloading. See, as the download has started. So I have already installed it. I will again saying I will give you the screenshot of how it is downloaded in the description. There will be a notes.pdf. You can download it and you can check on it. So I am canceling it because it is already downloaded in my system. How will you do it? I will show you. So what are the other code compilers? So the other code compilers are PyCharm, Visual Studio Code. Now there's the default Ideal editor as well as the Anaconda editor. Let's now check how the Ideal editor works. Just click on terminal and then write Python to check if Python is successfully installed or not. See, Python is successfully installed. So what we will do, we have to again go back to here, our system default. Now we check that if add to Python was clicked, like add to path I told, and if it has been checked and clicked install nicely or not, we just click pip. If the command actions function like this and give you an output, then your pip is successfully installed. If it is not, it will throw an error. So we are exiting. So this is the idle. After installing Python, you will just type idle, and this is the idle. There is the basic Python code editor which is provided by Python itself. So this is Python. As I said, all the basic operations 3 plus 5. See, the output is given as 8. I don't think you will be able to see it is as it is so small. I have to change it the options. Okay, I will zoom it. And then is 9 plus 10. Okay, then 9 minus 1. 8 into 9. The same outputs, whatever you will be expecting that you will be getting, right? See, whenever division is used, it gives the answer in float value, that is decimal. I will tell you what are these types of values as we go further into the course. Okay. Now after idle, why we are using Visual Studio Code? Why we prefer Visual Studio Code? The answer is very simple because it supports most of the languages starting from HTML, CSS, JavaScript to Python, Java. Now this is for the basic introduction of how installing Python. I will meet you on lecture 2 on the next video.